Hi everyone, I'm Bart Hassam. I'm the current 2019 World Cup winner for floral design, and I'm here on the beautiful Sunshine Coast hinterland working with beautiful premium greens product. In this particular design, we're using the magical puzzle stick. It is a puzzle because you can magically bend it in lots of different ways to create lots of different forms, beautiful angles created. It is hollow and has a similar structure to any type of grass or bamboo, where it's hollow for most of the way and then segmented in sections all the way up. So it comes in this beautiful green-grey color tone, and I've used it in this particular design just based with a small amount of foam at the bottom, and using wire hook pins, I've hooked them each individual piece in to completely cover the base that's shaved down to create this beautiful pole-shaped structure, really focusing on the structure of the material, the puzzle stick, and with a nice straight cut at the top, just as the container and stand have those nice straight cuts, it mimics the same line. When we have such a beautiful linear form such as this, I don't want to take too much away from it, so I'll only be using a few materials, very reduced design, with some beautiful orchids, some lovely Australian native flowers, and some form leaves. Really just a reduced palette, just to really show off the structure and the form of this beautiful design. Okay, so as we begin, I'm going to focus the focal point towards the top section of the design. Sitting at about 2/3 of the way up, I'm going to focus the larger blooms here, but plant material will come all the way from the bottom to the top. This beautiful epidendrum stem. We'll just take small hook pins of wire to create a U-pin, and we can just literally feed the hook pin over the stems of the puzzle stick and keep the plant material in place. The nice curving line is a great contrast to the very straight puzzle stick. Lemony lime phalaenopsis, which have a very elegant slight curve. We'll cut that back and we'll actually feed the stem internally into the floral foam. The water source will come from inside, not from the base. By that way, we're really extending the proportions upwards. If I was to bring it down, it means the weight of the flower would be much lower and actually sit almost dead center. And that really creates a heaviness to the design where we're wanting to create something much lighter. The second stem, we can do the same. Spend some time checking to see where the flowers would best sit, as they are the heaviest of the flowers I'm using. You don't want to make the design unbalanced. By placing one stem at the front and one stem at the back, the design is visually balanced, but also when you view it from the front, the weight is distributed evenly. So by placing it at the back, it's different to placing it at the side. If I had placed both stems at the side, it would actually look like it was leaning one way because all of the weight would be situated to the one point. By separating it, you can still see the lemon lime all the way through at that height of the design, but it's not overwhelming to that one point. To bring some lightness to the design, we have these amazing, very delicate Australian native flannel flower. It's one of the very cute varieties of Australian native flowers that look just like a daisy. And we've taken a lot of the foliage away to really see that really very pretty line. And we can just utilize it in the base section into the floral foam, but still keep it very long so that the weight of the flower still sits quite high. Australia is known for its very large flowers, its very large native flowers, but we also have a whole range of very beautiful, pretty little sort of wild flowers that don't get as much attention as they should. Once again, cleaning it back so that we can utilize the stem, placing it into the floral foam at the base, still reaching the top of the design. Then have some just fine materials of branch, like this dark crocea branch. Which just adds to the lightness of the design. Beautiful piece of skeletonized asparagus. One of the lovely things about using this puzzle stick in this way is it's really close to how it looks in nature. It grows in large bundles by the side of a water area, and you just see beautiful seas of this beautiful green-grey natural stem. So I really didn't want to dilute that experience. So by utilizing them all together like this in this large tower, you really get a very natural look to the design. You have this beautiful zigzag cactus. And I'm just carving it back so you can see the form of all of the individual leaves, some aerial roots on the side, and it can just be placed once again internally, growing straight up, following the same line as the puzzle stick. We have a couple of small, simple, plain anthurium leaves, just to create a small amount of calm in the design. Keeping the angle of the blade of the leaf going upwards, not trying to break that main line. And some beautiful Australian native mallee pear. The seed pods are basically a beige grey, really bringing out the grey-green of the puzzle. I think that might be all that it needs. Really a reduced design, reduced form, reduced colour, focusing on the material itself that you see as the base structure. Premium greens go to a lot of trouble to grade and care for the material before it's sent worldwide. The process of making sure that it's exactly the right length, that the materials are undamaged, unblemished. I think you can really see the quality of the product here, just the consistency all the way from bottom to top. It's really quite beautiful.